Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel in this US market pre-hour reading. So over here we have to plan our trade, am I right? So let's move and take a look what are we going to plan for our trade over here. Alright, so let me have my MT4. Right now I'm at Aussie CAD. Alright, so Aussie CAD over here, what are we looking at today? So we are looking at now tentatively, as we can see from here to here to here, is actually now still running very strongly on the bull side. So when it starts to retrace downwards, however, it hits on the support. It hits on the support. So after hitting on the support since yesterday, for the past few days and until today, it is still going back. Okay, so tentatively buying is still possible. However, if you're buying, right, you have to take note about the resistance over here. There may be some obstructions for you, right? So, okay, so in this case, selling is definitely, we have to wait for it to hit on the resistance. Without breaking, then we will consider to sell, right? So that's for Aussie CAD. Okay, so let us move on to Aussie franc. Let's see Aussie franc. Okay, so Aussie franc over here. Taking a look at Aussie franc right now. Aussie franc tentatively, we are also hitting on the support. Same, we are on the same support here. So the support is here, the support is here. Okay, so I would say the support was here and it's become here. Then now it is still continue the buying to push. So right now, if I'm going to sell Aussie franc, all right, will it be a good time to sell an Aussie franc? I would say no. All right, today will not be a good time to sell Aussie franc. Probably, perhaps it will have some resistance, which is over on this part here. Okay, this is the resistance here, as you can see, right? So probably, but it's still quite a long way to go. So I think today we'll give up on the selling. But for buyers, you can pay attention to that. Right, so let's move on over to Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen today, we are still riding on the bull, which is still very strong. So over here, I will encourage for a buying rather than a selling. So by looking at this, the buying for the buyers, we are actually very near to the resistance level, which is about 46 pips away. Well, if you manage it well and you can capitalize within this 46 pips of space, I think that's still quite okay to buy. But definitely selling is no. All right. Okay, so let's move again to Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi. Looking at the trend today, Aussie Kiwi is still on the bull, is still on the bullish side. So it is still good to buy rather than sell. All right. So over here, if you are looking for a buy, tentatively it's set up for a buying signal already. So buying signal has already started and we are going for a buy. Looks like it's going to push and break this resistance and it will continue with a retest. Then we will go for a buy. All right. Okay, so that's for Aussie Kiwi. Okay, so how about Aussie dollar? Well, Aussie dollar, today we are looking at the bear side, all right, on the bear. So on this bear side here, okay, we are not going to buy. However, today is a retracement day. Even it is a retracement day, I will not buy. All right, I will not buy. I will keep it as a selling. Okay, and I will wait for the good opportunity to sell, especially when it touches this resistance level over here. This is the resistance level. So this resistance level over here, which I am very concerned. Okay, once it touches the resistance level, like say about another 20 pips, yeah, it's so near. So I will consider selling from there. When it's not breaking and it's forming a selling signal, then I will start to sell it back. Okay, so this is for Aussie dollar, right? But again, today is a retracement day, bear that in mind, all right? Okay, so let's move on again to Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie. So Euro Aussie today, we are looking at the whole trend. It is coming down as a bear. Am I right? It's a bear trend. However, it's today, for the past few days, it has actually retraced upwards. And today, it may be the day that it will actually become another lower resistance that actually we can start selling. All right, probably tomorrow it will be a bearish sell. Okay, it will be a bearish selling off. So over here, okay, right now in H4 the resistance stands the same. All right, no change. Support level right now we are on the support over here. Okay, so let's take a look. Will there be a new cycle to sell it off and continue the bearish market for this Euro Aussie? All right, so let's see for Euro Aussie to let's talk about this again. It's going to forming a lower resistance. Support and resistance is over at this side, and now we have already gone with one round. Okay, so this round, since the opening of market until now, the second half of the day, it has already reached the support. So how are we going to trade Euro Aussie? I'm going to put Euro Aussie into my checklist, into my watch list. Okay, Euro Aussie. Why? Okay, so Euro Aussie, I'm going to key in. Okay, and why is that? So it's actually in the bear market, and now it's very near to the support. So we still have a chance to sell. Hey, Eric, how do you sell a trade when it is on the support? Yes, exactly. So we have to wait for it to break the support. All right, break the support, then forming a new resistance after it retests the support and it's not breaking out back to the support area, then we will start to sell. Okay, then when there's a candle, okay, example, when it breaks with a green candle and another red candle coming along, which may be in the next H4, well, then we will have a good chance to sell. All right, so Euro Aussie will be in my watch list. All right, how about Euro CAD over here? Now Euro CAD, taking a look at Euro CAD. Euro CAD forming earlier on, it came down and it's the same like this Euro Aussie is trying to form this lower resistance. Okay, however, on the first half of the euro, it has a retracement going up, right? Okay, so that's fine. So let's see. In these 4 hours, I will be waiting for the next 4 hours to see if the next 4 hours, if there's a chance that you will have a red candle open up within the resisted area, then I will consider the selling. All right, provided this candle will actually starts to retrace downwards to form a new selling cycle downwards, then I will start selling. However, the support is also very near. Well, the support is also very near, whereby it is over here. So by looking at this, we have this number of pips, 25 pips of space that we have to consider. Okay, the exact, it should be roughly around 30 pips. Okay, so 30 pips will be the space in this Euro CAD for us to grab if there's a selling cycle. Okay, so hopefully Euro CAD will maintain within this area, this resistant area, so that we will have a good chance to sell later on. Right. So again, I'm going to skip Euro Pound. All right, going to Euro Yen. Okay. All right, so over here, Euro Yen, as we can see, is in the bullish market, having a higher support, and is moving towards the resistance. So over here, by looking at this, we are actually going on the bullish side, and they are going to test on the resistance once again. So taking into consideration with this, I will not be doing any selling, neither I will be buying, because firstly, buying, we are very near to the resistance. Right, first the resistance, we are very near to the resistance level. So in this resistance area, is an area, remember, so we are only about wow, we still have 49 pips to go. Okay, so it's ranging around here since the first half of the euro market. So buying, keep within this area. Okay, so once it's getting near, get out of the trade. All right, just to be safe. Okay, so because over here, as I looking at the candle over here, the volume is getting a little bit smaller. There's a reduction of volume. So it seems like this buying signal is started to steam off. So this is something that I'm looking out for. So this one I have to, I'm going to skip this as well. All right. Does it look good to sell? Tentatively, it doesn't look good to sell at all for me. Tentatively, huh? All right. Okay, so how about Euro Kiwi? Euro Kiwi, we are looking for a selling trend since we are in the bear with a lower high over here. So creating a lower high today is a downward trend that I want to sell. So over here, this is the resistance. Okay, this is the, I would say, sorry, this is the resistance. Okay, so over here, and this shall be the support level. Okay, this shall be the support level. So just nice, exactly just nice. Tentatively, we have just break the support. Okay, we have just break the support. So breaking the support, I'm waiting for another round of resistance. Then I will start selling, and that will be a better choice for me because over the other side, this is the next support level where I'm looking at. So I have about 30 over pips to go. So Euro Kiwi, I will want to sell. All right, I will want to sell when there's a new resistance of cycle selling in this Euro Kiwi. All right. Okay, so in this Euro Kiwi H1, so I'm going to take note about that. Let me drop it down. Okay, so now Euro Dollar. What about Euro Dollar? Euro Dollar over here. Looking at Euro Dollar, we are now coming into the bear again to retest the support level. So retesting the support level exactly where we were actually now. Okay, so right now, if I want to sell Euro Dollar, I will want to make sure Euro Dollar break the support level, then I will consider the selling. If not, then probably it may start to retrace upwards. So you have to take note about this as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this Euro Dollar into my watch list because it seems like it's a bit rock bottom and support is all over the place. So I'm going to skip this. All right, so Pound Aussie. What about Pound Aussie? Pound Aussie. Yes, Pound Aussie, we are in the bear trend, all right? In the bear trend. So within the bear trend, we have a retracement for the past few days. We have a higher support now towards the resistance. Yes, we have met up with the previous resistance, as you can see over here. Okay, so once again, when we are meeting up with all these resistance, there is something that we have to pay attention to, which is if it's not breaking, there will be a good chance for selling. Okay, there will be a good chance for selling. So now with this selling, okay, we want to sell from the resistance. Am I right? So we want to get out of the trade from the support before it hits on the support. So Pound Aussie, yes, exactly. For the first half of the Euro market, it has a very good run, and now we are left with about 36 pips of space. So usually about 36 pips of space, do you really think that 36 pips of space were really good enough for us to take our profit? Maybe or may not. Okay, so when you want to continue the selling for this Pound Aussie, please make sure that there's a retracement forming a new resistance of a new cycle to sell, which will give you a lower resistance in H1, then we will continue the selling. Okay, all right. So Pound Aussie is another one that we can also pay attention to. All right. So next to go, Pound CAD. So Pound CAD over here. Let's take a look at Pound CAD. So Pound CAD now is actually right at the bottom. As you can see, it seems like another over here is hits on, and it seems like another head and shoulder, things like this. Okay, so now it's testing on the resistance. So is it a bull or is it a bear? Right now it's a bear trend, but it's testing on the resistance. Okay, to see whether it can break out to become a bull. Okay, so we are at the verge. Now we are at the verge. Okay, so we are at the verge here. I would say that probably Pound CAD, we can look for things like a new selling cycle coming down, then we will sell. It's actually looking good to sell right now. Okay, I mean, I don't mean to sell it now. Okay, but by looking at current chart, it is good to sell. Okay, so however, I'm still waiting for a new selling cycle below the resistance level, then I will start selling. Okay, so Pound CAD is one that we can pay attention to. All right, Pound CAD, we can take note for selling. Okay, Pound CAD, I'm going to take this down as well. How about pound franc? Pound franc. All right, pound franc hitting on the support again, and now what we are looking at H4 for the resistance level over here. Right, this is the resistance level. Okay, so resistance we have been tested 4 hours ago, and it came down to test the support once again. So over here, can we still sell? I would say we are on the support and it has retested and it's not breaking. So how are we going to sell this off, man? Okay, I guess pound franc only when it breaks the support. Only when it breaks the support. If not, okay, if not, I will not be selling. All right. So let's wait for it to break the support before we start selling. Okay. So pound franc, I will just put this in the list. Okay, so that you know. Okay, once you look at it, okay, you know this is going to break the support level here before we can start selling. All right. Okay, so let's move on to pound yen. Right, pound yen. Pound yen, we are also taking a ride to the moon, and now we are still in the bear zone. In this zone, there's a lot of turbulence. There will be a chance of going up and down. So we are so near to the resistance as well. So pound yen buyers, you can take note because we still have a good space to go. So we have about 53 pips to go. All right. So buyers can buy, but the seller definitely no. All right. So just in case there's a retracement downwards or trick you for a new cycle of selling, in the end the support is so near and you are left with only about less than about 12 pips, then you will get hit. Okay, so no selling for pound yen, but buyers can take note. All right. Pound kiwi. What about pound kiwi? Pound kiwi, we are actually building a lower resistance from in the bear trend, correct? So for the past few days, we are going up trend. You see the retracement going up, it's so steadily. Well, we are coming down today, and is it a good time to sell now? All right, so I would say that tentatively, okay, it's showing there's a chance to sell. Well, there's a chance to sell. However, we have to take note of the space availability. So right now we have one space which is quite a good one, about 50 pips. 50 pips. So over here in these 50 pips, can we start selling? Well, cycle has already started to sell, so probably we can wait for another round, and then we will start selling. Because over here we are on the support. Okay, the whole cycle start to sell and it hits on the support. Right now, I will wait for it to break the support with a new resistance. Then I will continue the selling. All right, so pound kiwi, right? Pound kiwi. So looks good to me. However, it must break the support level. Okay, so that is very, very important. Okay, so how about pound dollar? Pound dollar, we are now on the selling trend after testing on the support, and now it's trying to break. Well, it's breaking the support level over this area. So we are going downwards to another area, okay, which is the rock bottom of the support. Okay, so we are left with about 14 pips. We are left with 14 pips to sell. When it breaks, I do not know, but however, be conservative. I will think about I will take a look at these 15 pips of space, like here, right? About 15 or 16 pips of space. Will it be too tight? Well, if I want to scalp for a 5, that's fine. I don't think so. I think otherwise, why is that so? It's because we are at the rock bottom and this is a retesting of the support. So usually in such cases, I will consider it's a very tight, okay, a tight space for us to continue the selling, okay? Unless it breaks the support. Unless it breaks the support and retrace upward without breaking the support and with a new selling cycle, then I will continue the selling, all right? Okay, so how about dollar CAD? Dollar CAD is very obvious. Today we are still on the run for the bull run, so it's still going good. Okay, so tentatively, I will still be looking at dollar CAD for a bull run. Buying is possible, selling no. All right. So buying, yes, the bull has ran, and now we have to wait for another round before we can enter for a trade. Okay, how about dollar franc? Dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc over here. Dollar franc, if we shrink down the whole chart, actually we are in the bull, right? We are in the bull running. So today we are still in the bull. After the retracement yesterday, it came back and now starting to buy. So buyers can take note for dollar franc. Okay, so I'm not going to sell this. Right, next, how about dollar yen? Dollar yen, we are still taking the ride to the moon. So right now, dollar yen is struggling. All right, it's still struggling for since today. We are struggling for in the morning and until now. Okay, so yeah, so I would say that I'm going to give this a miss. Rather, about selling and buying. I think it's a bit too high up for me to buy because we are so near to the resistance and we are so near to the support to sell and we will get hit easily. Right, so I'm going to give this a miss. Okay, so how about the Bitcoin? Right, Bitcoin, we are not still being very well moving in a very conservative ways. So tentatively, by looking at this right now, we are on the 40. So looking at the price, okay, looking at the price over here at 40, 47 or 41.7. Well, it's about there, all right. So for 47 to 41, okay. So tentatively buying is possible for Bitcoin, and for me myself, for currency, I will be selling. But for Bitcoin, I will be looking at buying. Okay, I'll be looking at for buying. All right. Okay, guys, I guess this is all I have for you in this US today on the 12th of April 2022. So I hope you liked my video. Remember to smash the like button and as well as to subscribe if you are new and ring up the bell to get my updated uploads. So good luck to all of you. This is Everyday from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you again. Good luck.